Okay, besties, part 2. Besties. Yet again, the mirroring energy. Okay, I'm getting that these two people are doing the exact same thing that the other ones did. Okay, they're both mirroring each other and that they're having like fantasies. What they're both fantasizing about is the feminine, the Empress figure, wants to have a family. Okay, very much this idea, like the little heart above her head, like, oh, I'd love to have a litter of kittens. I'd love to have like some little babies to take care of. I'd love to have like this family. You know, I'd love to be like in a nurturing role. Also, there's some kind of like, I'm hearing the phrase workplace fantasy playing out between these people. They both have some kind of workplace-based fantasy, whatever the heck that means. And also, they're both very lonely, okay? They're both very lonely figures. They're both this lone white cat. And so, again, they're mirroring each other in that they are both experiencing this in their reality, okay? They both long for this idea of having like a family, something to take care of, something to nurture. They both long for this idea of like working together with this person. Maybe they would love, you know, in their heart of hearts, what they would love most of all is to have like, you know, to nurture this family with someone that they work with and they wouldn't have to be alone anymore, okay? Let's see if they see that with each other. Oh God, bestie. Now we've got another player on the board. I can't deal with this. This is a complicated story. Holy shit. There's another person on the board, and this person, I think, actually likes both of these people. This person is holding a torch for not only this person down here, the lower consciousness person that is in love with the Empress, but also with the Empress. But the energy that I'm coming up with this person, this is more of like almost like a sexual energy. This is like I'm hot for these people. I have like this wand energy for both of them. And again, there's like, you know, this is the Ace of Wands, but there are 3 cats on this card, and there's like a bird, and there's some squirrels. So this person might just kind of be, you know, kind of like a hound dog in that way. You know, they just might, again, they're showing up as the King of Wands. Like, they might just, that's just how they operate, okay? That might be maybe the only emotion they're capable of feeling for anyone, okay? When they like someone, they're like, oh, I'd like to sleep with them. The Star. 5 of Pentacles. Bestie, Spirit is using this complicated, weird-ass situation to guide these people towards healing, okay? They are all mirroring one another because they are all, I want to show you this card. You know how sunflowers, I actually don't think this is true. I think that this was like disproven, but like the myth of sunflowers is that they always face the sun, that they follow the sun. Like all of these people, they're all supposed to be following like the same like thread of consciousness. They're all supposed to be like following the sun. They're all supposed to be like looking to spirit for the same exact thing. And that's why they're all kind of looking at each other. And that's why they're kind of like staggered in these different levels of, hearing the word remediation. So they might all be like learning a lesson. Maybe this is like a summer school type energy. Like maybe they all haven't quite mastered some lessons. So they're all being put together like in the same class to master this same lesson. Okay, bestie. This is such a specific and random message, but I'm getting that the lesson that they're mastering right now is each one of them might have like some karma to serve, or they're helping another person serve their karma on the subject of unrequited love and what not to do when you experience that, okay? Like this, I'm getting, again, very specific message. These might be people who have like done underhanded things to get a person that they like to like them back. I'm getting like love spells, or I'm getting like manipulation of like third parties, you know, instead of just accepting that like people have free will and they're allowed to love who they want, they're like, I love this person, so they're gonna love me back, you know, and they're kind of like manipulating the energy in different ways. So they're all kind of being, again, put in this classroom to learn this same lesson, 8 of Wands. And bestie, these people are learning their lesson, okay? They're all headed in the same direction, and they're all kind of following this cat right here. And okay, sometimes my guides will show me like colors as designators of consciousness. So let's say that the black on these cats is how much void energy or how much like karma that they have to serve, okay? the cat that is leading them would have the least karma in this specific example. So the Empress energy might have like the least karma to serve in this. Like, you know, she doesn't really have any black energy. It's all gray. She's kind of integrated her shadow. Okay, that's probably a better word for this instead of karma. This is shadow, unintegrated shadow that these cats are carrying. And she's kind of showing them, you know, like, follow me up this road. These cherry blossoms in the background are significant to me because this is like springtime energy. It's like, follow me up this road and I will teach you. I will show you. I will be your guide to learning this lesson about what you don't do when you love someone who may or may not love you back. Ten of Swords, Mother of Pentacles. Bestie, somebody's not happy. I'm getting that. I'm almost getting this energy that like they're all kind of feeling like this. Like everybody on the board right now is angry about something, and let's see what they're angry about. Okay, no, Bestie. Okay. Everybody on the board is angry except for this Empress figure, okay? The Mother of Pentacles. She, again, she's kind of the leader of the pack, okay? She's showing, she's guiding these wayward souls through this lesson, but they're all pretty angry about it. I'm not quite sure that they are, they're understanding the lesson, but I've got the Death card and the Hierophant. So Bestie, whether they like it or not, they are being led towards enlightenment, okay? This cycle is ending. And again, I think that the people on this lesson in this class are going kicking and screaming. They're not exactly going quietly. They don't seem to be happy to be here, okay? They are, they're not very happy about the lesson that they are having to learn, but they're going to learn this lesson nonetheless. Spirit, anything else? Son of Pentacles. Judgment in the world. Bestie, this cycle is coming to an end. If this is resonating for you and you're embroiled in something like this, I would imagine that you're probably the Empress figure, okay? If you're a feminine, you're probably the Empress figure. If you are a masculine, you're probably somewhere on this board. You're on one rung of these ladders, okay? This is, okay. So let's say that starting out, these people were just unhappy to be here, okay? They were really struggling. They didn't understand that there was a higher perspective to this lesson. They didn't understand what was going on. They just thought that like something that was supposed to be theirs was being taken from them. At the end of this lesson, when they finally have like completed this class, they are going to have like a son's understanding of this. And in this card, this would be like the Page. So even if these people are going kicking and screaming at the end of this class, they are at least going to be like a Page level understanding of what exactly is going here. And from there, they might need more remediation. The Hanged Man. I love this card. What a fun way. They're all the way at the top, okay? They're so far at the top of this tree that they look like they could be the star on the Christmas tree, okay? So this is a cycle that might complete like at Christmas, around Christmas time, if this is something that's happening now. Bestie, I'm getting, you know, whether they really like it or not, and I don't think they're going to, because again, there's like this spilled milk energy, this like 5 cups, like, I'm not sure if anybody's really getting what they want here, but they're all getting something similar. Bestie, I'm hearing like the song lyrics, you don't always get what you want, but you get what you need. And at the end of the cycle, like, everybody's going to get what they need out of it. 9 of Cups. The Fool. Spirit, any closing remarks? That was a weird message. Aw, Bestie. Spirit wants you to know that if you are the Empress in this spread, that your true counterpart is coming, okay? That there is someone on the other side of the cycle. The message, or the message, kind of the reward for helping these souls move through this lesson is that your true counterpart is on their way. And this is going to be you, sleeping at their feet. I love you, Bestie. Keep going.